Assalamu alaikum students. Today in history we will discuss Jinnah's 14 points. Students, previously we had studied about the Nehru report which was rejected by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Jinnah had demanded some changes in Nehru report what were being rejected as well by the Congress authorities. And later on, in January 1929, the All India Muslim League met in conference at Delhi, where Muhammad Ali Jinnah presented his 14 points. So, in uh, his 14 points, he stated that no scheme for the constitution of the government of India will be acceptable unless all the following basic principles are given effect to. He further set out points which were to be the basis of Muslim demands for the time to the creation of Pakistan. Although the events of the 1920s had divided the Muslim community into many factions and groups, they were united in agreeing that Jinnah's 14 points should form the basis of any further discussions with Congress on the future of India. So these were formally accepted by conference in March 1929. Now we will highlight the 14 points stated by Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He said that any future constitution should be federal with the powers resting with the provinces. Secondly, all provinces should have the same amount of autonomy. All legislatures and local bodies should be constituted with adequate representation of minorities. Fourthly, Muslims should have one third of the seats in the Central Assembly. Fifth one, elections should be by separate electorates. Number six, any territorial changes should not affect the Muslim majority in Bengal, the Punjab, and the NWFP. Seventh one, full liberty of belief and worship shall be granted to all the communities. Number 8, no bill shall be passed in any elected body if 3/4 of any community in that body opposed it. Number 9, Sindh shall be separated from Bombay. In those days, Sindh was the part of Bombay province. Number 10, there should be reforms in the northwest frontier province and Balochistan to put them on the same footing as other provinces. Number 11, it was stated by Jinnah that Muslims should have an adequate share in the services of the state. Number 12, Muslim culture, language, religion, education, and charities should be protected by the constitution. All cabinets meant at central and local level should have at least one third Muslim representation. And final one was the Federation of India must not change laws without the consent of provinces. So, as Jinnah's 14 points were shortly followed by the rejection of Nehru report, it was apparent that any Hindu-Muslim cooperation had now come to an end. Both groups, however, continued to campaign separately against the British plans. And in December 1929, the same year, Congress met in Lahore for what was to prove to be a historic occasion. Jawaharlal Nehru was elected president of that particular session, which now rejected the idea of dominion status and instead called for complete independence. So, at midnight on 31st December, Nehru led a procession to the banks of River Ravi, where the Indian flag was raised amidst cries of "Long live revolution!" And 3 weeks later, a Declaration of Indian Independence written by Gandhi was read out across India.